All right, here we have Iris. She's going out for her first official off lead. She's on a level 5. And the first thing we're gonna do is go through the door politely. Good. She's actually been quite good about this, but that was always with the leash on. Excellent. Good girl. So I got the door open a little bit. Curiosity. Okay, good. Okay, come on. Good girl. Fantastic. Nice. Coming out under some control. Good. Good. Atta girl. Excellent. Iris. Good girl. Okay. So I want to let her just go along here and get a little bit distracted. So I started her on a long line, and then we worked in my little fenced-in yard, and now we are out here in the big yard. So I'm going to let her just figure this out. Good. Excellent. Good. Very good. Iris. Good. Every time she comes back to me, whether it's because I called her or it was an accident, which I actually think that was kind of an accident that time, she's going to get a little treat. And so the goal here is for her to start giving me about as much engagement as she gives the environment. So excellent. Good. Iris. Good girl. Okay. So we just wander around out here and let her get into her own thing and just randomly start calling her back. So she's glancing at me over her shoulder. That's good. But she's also doing her own thing, which is also fine, as long as she comes when she's called. So I will put my transmitter up in front of the screen so you can see what level I'm on, how long I hold the button, and hopefully you see her in the background with her response. Looks like this might be a potty run. All right, I'm going to move over here so that she can easily see me. There's her nemesis, the robot, that she's never really gotten to see up close. So I'm going to let her take a look at that. A little more distraction than I want in this session, so I'm going to let her look at it, get a little bit closer to her, and then start calling her. Atta girl. All right, so she's disengaged from the mower. So I am gonna give her a little bit of pressure here, make sure I can see her. Iris. Good, good. Iris, there's a 5. Still doing her own thing there. So I'm gonna use the boost. Iris. Yes, good girl, good girl, good girl. So she definitely noticed that. Good. Iris, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good. That's it, hang on. Atta girl, Iris. Okay, good. Come on, let's go this way. Good girl. Good, good. So we want to be at the lowest level that she notices. And I'm going to stay on this 5 because I can always boost her if I need to. And see if we can't get her responding to the 5. Oh, good dog. Atta girl. Atta girl. Very nice. Hang on, let me get you a cookie. Very good. Iris. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good. All right, so I had backed way off on treats with her in her other work, and but now she knows I've got them, and she's getting them. Good, Iris, good girl. Which is good. I like that. If that helps with her engagement, that's good. But I will be weaning down on treats for this as well. Probably continue to use them in this session until we're done. Iris, hello, good girl. All right, Iris, good girl. Good. So not terribly distracted, but definitely was on her way to go do something besides hang out with me. So I didn't want her to get too much further from me before I called her back. At this point, distance is very important. Good. That a girl. Excellent. Good girl. Good girl. So after this session, she's going to start going out with other dogs so that she has that distraction, and then any other kind of a distraction that I can give her. If there's a car on the road, or I can get somebody to drive the car on the road. And when we go outside the fence, there's a very strong possibility of rabbits and squirrels and that kind of thing. The occasional deer. Very nice. Good girl. And all of that works towards getting a very instant response. And what we're looking for is that her attitude remains great, happy, responsive, and again, the lowest possible level that she notices. Good girl. So I'm going to go up here on the fence line again, see if I can get her engaged in that. Good. Excellent. Good. I love the check-ins. Good girl, Iris. Good girl. Super hot and humid today. Good. So I'm not giving her the treat for just returning on her own. Dogs who get so involved in the food start to rely on that. And I want her to respond because I've called her, not because she's going to get a treat. Iris. Iris. That's a 5, obviously. Yes, good girl. And I'm just holding that down till she turns. If she hadn't turned, I probably would have bumped her up to a 10 and just given her a quick tap. Good. What I want her to see is how she turns off that pressure when it's turned on. Excellent, good girl. And then we're gonna refine all of this. Good. Start doing everything, all of her obedience off lead. Good. Good girl. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, you're so clever. All right, I am going to turn my camera off, take her in and let her get some water, go back into the air conditioning. Very happy with where she is. Good girl.